States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all.
Welcome, everyone. This is to advise those present at this meeting of the Board of Education of the Pinelands Regional School District in the County of Ocean that adequate notice of this meeting was provided in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act. The notice has been posted in the Board of Education office, junior high and high school buildings. The notice was also mailed to the press of Atlantic City and filed with the municipal clerks of Bass River, Eagleswood, Little Lake Harbor Township, and the Borough of Tuckerton. Can we have roll call, please?
Mr. Bartlett,
Here.
Miss Betty,
Here.
Miss Fagan. She will be absent. Miss Hannadel. She will be absent. Miss Martin. Here. Mr. Rossetti.
Here.
Miss Zimmerman.
Here.
Mr. Dalio.
Here.
Mrs. McVeigh.
Here.
We are in session.
Thank you. There was no executive session, so we'll move on to item number 5, approval of minutes. I need a recommendation to motion to approve the following minutes. Open session, regular session, August 15th, closed session, executive session, August 15th. Have a motion, please.
Motion. Second.
Any questions?
I have to abstain from that.
Thank you, Mr. Rossetti.
Suspension is noted. Mr. Bartlett,
Yes.
Miss Betty,
Yes.
Miss Martin.
Yes.
Miss Zimmerman,
Yes.
Mr. Dalio,
Yes.
Miss McVeigh.
Yes.
Your motion carries.
Thank you. With that, I give you the report of the superintendent, Dr. McCauley.
Thank you. So first and foremost, welcome back, everyone. Thank you to the administration, the maintenance custodians, and all the 12-month employees for all of their hard work this summer. We spent a great deal of time staffing, getting the buildings ready, and it really was a very, very busy summer. So thank you to everyone for your hard work. As you will see on tonight's agenda, the contract with the PEA has been ratified and it's up for approval. Thank you to the negotiating committee for your participation, Betty Ann, Augie, and Ray, and our alternate, Patty. Congratulations to our Wildcat Spirit for winning the WOBM Ocean County Mascot Challenge. Thank you for everyone for voting. I know we had everyone we possibly could voting for days and days, so we wound up beating Tom's River, 2 of them. I think it was north and east? South. Ms. Frasca and I conducted meetings with the administration and Ms. Miller. We met with all the admin teams to talk about their current budgets and any future ideas or plans that they have moving forward. And just so we can mentally see and gauge where we need to be, where we're at this year. Very interesting. Everyone had some really great things to bring to the table. Athletics was very aggressive in some of their ideas, but I think that is something that if we plan correctly, we could make some changes to some of our fields and some upgrades. So it was really great having that done. We are so pleased to have our new student representation at the table for the first time tonight. I would like to formally introduce Miss Olivia Benson, our current senior and student council president. She will be sharing some information with us tonight, and then she also will be sharing this responsibility with her student council members throughout the course of the year if she can't make it for the evening. We do have strategic planning coming up. All stakeholders are invited to attend these sessions. We have October 11th, November 15th, and December 5th, all at 5 o'clock in the high school media center. There's also a Zoom version available if someone wants to attend that way. We are going to be doing some giveaways. We have some $25 gift cards to Naples for families that attend. We're going to be raffling those off. So hopefully a lot of stakeholders can attend this. This is where we plan for the next 5 years to see what things we want the district to move forward with and the direction that we want to go. So please attend that and spread the word. We also have a mental health workshop coming up. It's called Talking Tools with Mr. Hand. It will be held October 4th at 6 o'clock in the Frog Pond Media Center. This is actually a Board of Education meeting for the board, but we are welcoming the community, students, staff to come and listen to Mr. Hand and ask any questions they may have about mental health. You will see tonight, we are going to be playing in a moment our next Here to Help video. So without further ado, if tech could please launch that.
School-based youth services program has been a part of Pinelands Regional School District for over 30 years. Our staff of 7 offer a safe, supportive, and professional environment for junior high school and high school students and their families using a one-stop shop approach. Our comprehensive and personalized services help the students at Pinelands reach their full potential. Some of those programs and services include employment assistance, educational enrichment, life skill development, mental health supportive services, information and referral, as well as recreational opportunities both during the school year and over the summer months. Pinelands School-based youth services are located in both the junior high and high school buildings. In the junior high, we are located in room B113, and in the high school, we are located in room 171. All of our contact information is also located on the PRSD website. And in closing, I would like to say that we are very proud to be part of the Pinelands Regional School District for over 30 years. We are yet another access point for our students and families. We are here to help.
Wonderful job by School-based youth services, and they are definitely here to help with other resources for families. All of Here to Help information is available on our website, and we're going to be blasting it out as much as we can to make sure that families and community members know that we have an abundant amount of resources here to help out in many ways. We have on the agenda this evening, you'll see some hours for Ms. Cam Barr. She's actually going to be putting together a commercial for the Pinelands School District. I know this is something that we've talked about. Ms. Braxton and I had tried to secure different vendors to do this. Some fell through and some were very expensive. So she did volunteer to do this. Of course, we're going to pay her for after hours work, but she's going to be putting together a video, a commercial that showcases all of the great things that Pinelands has to offer. So we're looking forward to that. AP refunds for students earning a 3, 4, or 5 on the exam have taken place, over $11,000 in refunds. The Board of Ed we want to thank the Board of Ed for continued support of our AP students. Parents can pick up their refunds at the high school attendance window starting tomorrow, September 20th. And now our high school update from Mr. Henderson.
So good evening, everyone. In full disclosure, I did vote probably 300 times, and I even have my 97-year-old grandmother. I put an iPad for her, and she voted for the mascot too. So I credit with her. So we're off to a great start here at the high school. I know that, like Dr. McCooley said, the technology team, the custodians, they worked to the last minute to make sure that this building was ready to receive all the students who came in. We started out the week having a sort of a set the standard expectation meeting with all the students, and so far they have risen to the occasion. I think one of the things that's really helped us out this year is having the digital hall pass that the students are using. No, it doesn't track the kids, but what it does do, it holds them accountable to be in the classroom. So it's just amazing to see in between periods, the hallways, it's a ghost town. So that's great. The kids are where they're supposed to be, and that's in the classroom. So teachers, we're getting great feedback from the teachers, students, staff, so we're off to a great start at high school.
Thank you. Mr. Short from the junior high.
Thank you, Dr. McCooley, members of the board, good evening. Eric Shore, the principal of the junior high school. I want to echo a lot of what Mr. Henderson said in terms of the summertime. Custodial staff, IT staff did a great job getting us set and ready to go for the summertime. So very briefly, at the end of last year, myself and our staff sat down and we decided that we wanted to make some changes at the junior high school and how we approach things after going through last school year and coming off all the pandemic stuff. So probably in April, May last year, we started with a group of people, our leadership council, laying a bunch of stuff out. And we kind of went through that through the end of the last school year and through the summertime. And we kind of had a different approach, kind of consolidating some programs and really just wiping the slate clean and starting over at the junior high school, something that probably needed to be done. So I'm going to turn it over to two of our wonderful staff representatives because it's not necessarily an administration thing. We took a whole building approach. So every person from our nurse to our teachers to our guidance counselors all had a piece in the opening of the school year. So no better way to hear it from the people that are on the ground. So Ms. Molesky and Ms. Levens, the mic is yours.
So basically, well, Michelle Molesky. So basically, we met over the summer with our faculty and we kind of game planned what we wanted to do. So we came up with a 3-day divide and conquer plan. And we took different areas that we wanted to approach with the kids, and all of the staff had different areas. So on Monday, Wednesday, they talked about English, talked about whatever they needed to talk about, math, and their expectations through the building. And then Jen.
So we also started incorporating this year, instead of just negative discipline referrals and encores, we started with positive referrals. And it has been such a great thing where teachers can recognize students and the students will get called down to the office and the phone call will go home, but it's all positive. And honestly, I believe 50, I think we've had 50 positive referrals and only 2 disciplines up till last week, I believe. So it really has been great. And Ms. Thurber, who couldn't be here today, she was even saying that she had a student in the office and he was like, you were talking about this when we opened school, but I never thought I would get called down. Like, I never thought this would be me. So the junior high this year so far, starting out, has just been a very positive and great environment.
Absolutely. And then come on up. She's our student council representative. She's gonna give us a little bit of highlight of what's going on student side.
So the junior high school is hosting a back-to-school night for parents on Wednesday, September 21st at 6 p.m. There will be a title parent meeting at 5 p.m. If you have any questions, please do contact the junior high school. We have also started a new program to promote positivity, accountability. Our new ROAR means respect, ownership, awareness, and responsibility. ROAR events will be held throughout the school year. We are doing fundraisers to help fund our events. One is Hat Day on Fridays. Students can wear a hat for $1. The junior high school is also opening a new page. It is called Pinelands Regional Junior High School. We have been sharing a lot of information about clubs, sports available to the junior high school students. Please join to stay connected. The start of the school year has been fantastic. We have all been fun-filled Spirit Week. We're ending the roaring time of our first.
A roaring time. Our new logo is roar, so we've had a roaring time at our first pep rally. Yes.
The kids have had a blast. We are looking forward to a roaring good year. 7th grade Pinelands experience is on October 14th. There will be a parent informational meeting on September 29th at the junior high school at 6 p.m. The 7th and 8th grade fundraiser will begin on September 22nd. The end of October, and it will end on October 15th. Please look out for that information to come home with students next week, as well as our FB page, Facebook page. Yeah. Junior high school makeup pictures are on October 25th.
Thank you for that. And Mr. Henderson's back to school night is tomorrow evening. If anyone would like to attend at the high school, I have just 2 more things. Happy retirement to Mr. Balone. You'll see on the agenda tonight that Mr. Stranahan will be taking over for him as the acting facilities manager. Mr. Balone is officially retiring in December. However, he is taking some time between now and then. So Mr. Stranahan will be here in his absence. So thank you to John for everything. You're amazing and you'll be greatly missed. And then lastly, just a special thank you to the Board of Education for your continued support, your professionalism, and positively truly sets the tone for this district, and go Birds.
Thank you. I'll resist the temptation to say go Birds. But go Birds. We will move on to presentations. Savannah Stevenson recognition.
Yes. Hi, Savannah. So I'm going to give a little intro and then I'm going to turn the microphone over to Savannah. So at the high school graduation, many of you might not even be aware because of how well she took care of the situation. We did have one of the audience member go into cardiac arrest during the graduation. And thank goodness that Savannah was there that evening because she was quick on her feet. She responded immediately and so professionally. And I was just in awe standing right next to the situation of how she directed people around her. She was vigorously performing CPR on this person. And by the time the person was in the ambulance, she had come to. So it was just amazing that you were there at that time. You were amazing. And we have just a certificate for you and some flowers, but I'm going to turn it over to you if you wanted to say a few words.
Yeah, so yes, unfortunately that did happen at graduation. I'm very happy to have been there to have helped the situation. I do want to thank where I came from, which is Pinelands. I'm happy to have graduated, happy to have had the education here. Later then I became an EMT in 2017, met my best friends who are here, my fire company, my dad's here as well. So I want to thank everyone, all of them for supporting me through this. I have been in contact with her. She is alive and doing very well. And I just want to say thank you to everybody.
All right, moving on to the College Board student recognition.
Good evening, everyone. Mrs. Kenny and I will be recognizing many of our students this evening, actually 36, both students who are current students and also some of our graduates and some of their families of the graduates who could not be here with us tonight. So we're going to start out. Hold on one moment. So first we have two very special awards. These are from the College Board. We have the first award, which recognizes a student, Isabella Cruz. I believe she's here tonight. So would you like to come up, Isabella? She actually earned an award called the National Hispanic Recognition Award. So it's a national award. Congratulations, Isabella. That's amazing. Proud of you. I don't believe he's here tonight, but we also have another national award given by the College Board for Nathaniel Mumford for the National African American Recognition Award. So we're so proud of him as well. Okay, now we're going to call you up. If you can kind of come up, and if the families are here, please come up as well, and we'll give you awards. The first award for AP Scholar, there are 3 different AP Scholars. The first one is granted to students who receive scores of 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. So if you are here, please step forward. I saw him here tonight, Mr. Thomas Rossetti first. We're getting to you, Nick. Come around. You go by Gio, right? Also known as Gio. Congratulations, Gio. We have Mr. Logan Witzke. Is he here tonight? Okay, so congratulations, Logan. Gianna Butcher. So these are actually some of our graduates. I believe she's at Rowan right now. So, okay. So Gianna got an award for AP Scholar. Jessica Capriglione. I believe she's at Montclair. Nick Dalio, this is your time. All right. All the way from Stockton University. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. Caleb Demerly. Okay, we have Mrs. Betty receiving the award for Caleb. Let him know that we're so proud of him. Jacob DiPolito. Is he here tonight? Okay, we'll mail out these awards for anyone who could not attend. Caitlin Downs. Is Caitlin here tonight? Congratulations, Caitlin. What about Bridget Dudas? I didn't see her. Tori Dime? No? Congratulations, Tori. I did see Adam Grelak. Congratulations, Adam. Thank you for coming back. Congratulations. Good job. Ezekiel Haney. Okay, I think he's at NJIT right now. Danielle Kenny. I believe she's at TCNJ. Bailey Lawrence. I believe the Lawrences are here to receive Bailey's award while she's busy at Rutgers University. Congratulations. All right. Yes, you did. Samantha Rodas. Okay, congratulations, Samantha. She's at North Carolina. Ragav Ruffino at NJIT. John Stano is at TCNJ. Leanna Trebor is at Coastal Carolina. Jane Wilkinson, I thought her parents were coming. I don't see them here, so we will get them their awards. Okay, the next one we have is AP Scholar with Honors, granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 4 or more exams. The first person we have on the list here is Catherine Amond, who's a current senior. Congratulations, Catherine. Olivia Benson. Congratulations. Zachary Broderson. Zach, congratulations. Francis Gordon. Jarrett Hilbert. Yay, Jarrett. Thank you for coming tonight. Congratulations. You may be here next year too for more awards. Andrew Hoffman. Yeah, I did see you RSVP today. Congratulations, Andrew. Congrats. Great job. Not easy. And 3 of the award recipients are graduates. Julia Carnes, I did not see her here tonight. Matthew Klein and Kayla Stellard for the AP Scholar with Honor. Lastly, we have our AP Scholar with Distinction. There are 6 students. 2 of them are current seniors. This award is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.5 on AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 5 or more of these exams. First, we have Melissa Milezinski. I do not believe she's here, but give her a round of applause. And Eva Pollock. Okay, and then some of our graduates that received this award, Sarah Benarchek. I believe she's, oh, good, you're here. I believe she's busy at Rutgers right now. She has a calculus exam. Please wish her luck. Congratulations. She's watching. Hi, Sarah. We miss you. What about Sophia Kirby? Sophia? She's at Stockton. Ryan Omer at Princeton, and Anthony Winks at Stockton. Okay, so congratulations to all of our recipients. This is no easy test. They are amazing. And thank you to the families that support them. AP meeting tomorrow night here in the Media Center. I will give you your microphone back.
Moving on to item number 8, work session, board forum. Do any- I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm new here. Let me introduce then Olivia Benson, who is going to give her presentation as the student representative to our board. Thank you.
First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to sit alongside the board. And the school year is off to a really good start. As Mr. Henderson said, the second day of school, the administration addressed each grade level to review new rules, policy changes, and expectations. High school student government threw their fall pep rally on the 3rd day of school, And shocker, the seniors won. Yearbook pictures were taken last week for all grade levels. And the extended learning program just implemented their SAT and ASVAB prep classes after school. The monthly calendar will be shared on the guidance Google Classrooms and posted on our school website. We're hoping students preparing for their SATs or ASVAB tests take advantage of this free opportunity. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll give it a couple minutes if anyone, your students who need to get home and study, I'm sure. And then we'll move on to our next item. All right, moving on to item number 8, work session, board forum. Do any of my fellow board members have anything they'd like to bring up at this time? Seeing nothing. New business? Any new business? Any old business? Any business at all? All right. We'll move on to then residents forum. Board policy 0167 encourages community participation in every meeting. However, the board requests that the public respect the reasonable time limit when commenting on agenda items only. And before I ask anyone to come up, I just want to remind everyone that there is a time limit. It's by policy. It is 3 minutes. We hold that hard fast when there's a lot of people in the audience and a lot of people want to come up and speak. We want to make sure everybody has that opportunity. As the chair of the meeting, I try to do my best not to cut someone off. I allow them to speak. And when we get a little bit further into the time, I will try to get them to wrap it up, maybe give them a 2-minute warning, to use a football analogy. But please acknowledge the chair when they are acknowledging you and need to be able to tell you to wrap things up. I've done this for a while. I've never cut anyone off. I don't intend on cutting anyone off, but I will try to ask you after a reasonable amount of time to land the plane. So thank you. With that, is there anyone from the audience that would like to address the board on agenda items only? If you do so, please come up and identify yourself.
Good evening, Laura Erber, 205 Flax Court. I just was going over the agenda, number 11 under personnel, new hires, Bruce Stranahan. I'm wondering if that's in conflict with his shared position for LEH. I was surprised to see that on there.
It's not, because if he is appointed tonight, he'll be resigning from his position in Little Egg.
You would think it'd have to go the other way around, right? You
No,
resign
because he would
first.
have to have a new job before he can leave an old job.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wish to address the board on agenda items only? Seeing none, we'll move on to item number 10. We need a motion to approve instructional items A through H. Motion, please.
Motion.
Any questions?
Yes.
Betty,
Yes.
Martin, yes. Betty,
Yes, but I have to abstain from item D.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Gallia,
Yes.
Yes.
motion carries.
Moving on to item number 11, personnel. We need a motion to approve personnel items A through U.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions? Give you a couple seconds to make sure you're looking it over.
Just based on the question from earlier, I'm assuming Little Egg has a plan in place to
Yes.
replace, obviously we're moving on, he's moving up or moving over, or
Yes, he's taking on a higher role, so he would be replacing John Balone. And yes, Mr. Cole is aware and they do have a plan in
They have,
place.
they're working on it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Mr. Bartlett,
Yes.
Ms. Betty,
Yes.
Ms. Martin. Yes. Mr. Rosetti,
Yes.
Ms. Zimmerman. Yes. Mr. Dalio,
Yes.
Day,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Moving on to item number 12, operations. We need a motion to approve the following operation items A through F.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions?
Bartlett,
Yes.
Ms. Betty,
Yes.
Ms. Martin. Yes. Mr. Rosetti,
Yes.
Ms. Zimmerman. Yes. Mr. Dalio,
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Item number 13, report of the board secretary, business administrator. We need a motion to approve items A through K.
Motion.
We need a second. Thank you.
Bartlett,
Yes.
Ms. Betty,
Yes.
Ms. Martin. Yes. Mr. Rosetti,
Yes.
Ms. Zimmerman. Yes. Mr. Dalio,
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Moving on to number 14, we have no informational items at this time. So we are on item number 15, residence forum, general topics. Board policy 0167 encourages community participation in every meeting. However, the board requests that the public respect the reasonable time limit when commenting on any topic. Anyone from the audience like to speak to the board? Wait a minute, please.
I only can say.
Just a second. We're comparing
that?
notes up here.
No, we have that. Maybe the letters just changed. I don't know when she had printed hers.
Okay, we're all good? Go
Okay.
ahead.
Thank you. Again, Laura Erber, 205 Flax Court. I remind the board and the public, I'm not here as a board member for Little Lake Harbor, but as a private citizen and taxpayer in this town and a friend of Mr. Howard Berry. I'd like to speak on the recent character assault on Mr. Howard Berry and the administration's decision to test the integrity of a veteran employee who has proven himself to be exemplary in his tenure here at Pinelands. This man is a 36-year tenured teacher in the district who currently teaches woodshop class to the students at Pinelands and is loved by many. I heard Mr. Berry clearly articulate at the last board meeting about his alleged misuse of property and trespassing charges. Apparently the sandpaper and the leader did not hear him clear enough. I heard him say that he worked to get best prices for materials and lumber for Pinelands High School trophy cabinets, and that when asked, he agreed to build them. Mr. Berry agreed to build these cabinets for the Commons area on his own time and at no extra cost in labor charges to the district. I remember him saying last month that he's saving the district at least $24,000. Mr. Berry also made it very clear that the amount of wood needed for Pinelands was not enough footage to be delivered at this as this company required. Mr. Berry added his own personal order on this shipment to allow all the wood to come to Pinelands at one time, which he has done in the past and always kept his personal order separate. And in every one of those instances, Mr. Berry has paid for his own wood. He has not cheated his employer or anyone else for that matter. Mr. Berry has receipts and emails to prove this. He has maintained his own account as well as the Pinelands account, and all monies are kept separate. Howard Berry also recently purchased a $1,600 machine with his own money to be able to assemble these large cabinets and disassemble them for the transport from the shop to the Commons. Mr. Berry is currently practicing on his own wood to make sure he does an excellent job on the Pinelands cabinets. Here's just a few more things Mr. Berry contributed to this junior high and high school. He's built a greenhouse in the late 90s that the special ed department ordered through a grant but could not figure out how to put together. He dug the footings with his own tractor and volunteered several weekends. And he also included students, volunteers, again, using his own equipment in free time. These memories students will never forget, not to mention the career enhancements and skills they obtained. Mr. Berry built the dikes and dams for the bog behind the high school so that the science experiments could be done and cross-country runners could run over them. Mr. Berry has also purchased with his own money again, $2,500 router machine that reads special software off the computer to create specific designs and wood finishings. In other words, this dedicated employee, also known as a wood craftsman, takes pride in his work, includes the students, and does things professionally and correctly. That is why he's practicing on his own wood for now to learn how to use the machine correctly. There's nothing nefarious here. This does not sound like a person or employee who should have been accused of criminal charges, such as was reported to the police by the superintendent. It was reported that Mr. Berry was accused of trespassing and misuse of property. Was the board made aware of this criminal charge when it happened? And if not, should they have been? In my opinion, this is a waste of our local police force and prosecutors' time that is better spent on more important things like student safety. I also believe the principal of Pinelands and Dr. McCooley exercised poor judgment to allege these charges in the first place, as this was not a police matter. This could have been resolved in one meeting with Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry is an employee with an impeccable record for helping people with his own time and money. It is ridiculous that the administration wasted time and money to attack this man's reputation in such a way. This matter was not thought through before the principal and the superintendent acted, and it should have been. Why was Mr. Berry not given the benefit of the doubt as a loyal and respected teacher in the district? Mr. Berry has shown proof with receipts of his innocent intentions to save the district both money and time by finding a much cheaper supplier for the wood needed to construct these important trophy cabinets. He has receipts and account numbers and emails that were kept separate. Understanding that our administrative resources were used to investigate whether Mr. Berry was telling the truth, and it turns out he is being truthful. So again, I'm embarrassed for the district and the administration because this employee was wrongly accused of trespassing and misuse of property. I would also like to ask the board if all the employees need special permission to access their classrooms during summer hours, and if they are scrutinized and have to show documentation of the work they are doing to prepare for the school year. I would caution the Board of Ed and the administration not to have rules for one employee that you don't have for the others. With all that said, I would like to ask this board to require Dr. McCooley and Mr. Henderson to remove all the letters in Mr. Berry's file related to this matter and overlook his personal order of material, as it was necessary to fulfill the order for the trophy cabinets. I would further request that Mr. Berry not receive any plan of correction or success plan, as it may be infringing on his personal freedoms that are afforded to every other employee in the district. Finally, I would like the board to explain what will happen to this wood that has been delivered and the whole trophy cabinet project for that matter. Who will be now tasked with building the new trophy cabinets, and what is to be done with the wood that is sitting in Mr. Berry's classroom? If after this matter is resolved and Mr. Berry is asked to complete this task, I would further request this board to seriously consider extra compensation for his time after school hours, because heaven knows he deserves it. Thank you for your time.
Come on. You want to speak? Come on.
Good evening, all. My name is Jackie Zimnock. I live 31 Beach Drive in Little Egg Harbor. I'm a staff member here at the high school. I'm a PEA member, and I must be blind because I'm just questioning where on the agenda was the vote for our new contract. That's why.
It's 12A.
Seen that. you all for this approval of this contract. It's long overdue. And for the benefit of the new members, because we have new Board of Education members here, just to put that in perspective, we're going to be starting this process again next year this time. So maybe in the future, we'll look at, wrapping it up a little sooner than a year later. That's all.
We're actually going to start right away. We already spoke with Mel, so we're going to get moving on the next contract immediately.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Stephanie Johnson for Conchetta Court. I was just wondering, when you guys approved this billboard to be paid for outside of Little Egg Harbor, it's about $1,300 a month plus printing fees, which is it was about $500 or $750. And how many months it was, I emailed the board and I didn't get a favor of a reply back. So I was just wondering where this was approved, why you thought it was necessary to spend almost $5,000 on a billboard when you have Facebook, which is free. And you mentioned something about a commercial. How much is that going to run? And how much is that going to be for taxpayers? And why did you have the authority to have Little Egg Harbor School District on there when Little Egg Harbor School District did not give you permission to put their logo on there?
So the billboard in total was $1,700. It does not need prior board approval. It is part of our advertising campaign. The board approves it when it's on a bills list. So it is on the bills list, I believe. It was on for last month. So that's where the approval comes in. And it is my prerogative as the superintendent to advertise anything with the school district that I see fit. And the fact that I'm answering, the
Without the
fact
board
that Little Egg
approval?
Harbor School District.
Please, this is not a back and forth.
It is a
You
back
ask
and forth.
question. No, it's not. You ask a question.
Without the
she
board
answers it.
approval, you could have a billboard printed up?
Not a debate.
And how was it $1,700?
That's what.
And why was it outside of the Little Egg Harbor School District area? What's the point of that? Why does a public school have to publicize services?
Are these all questions that you have submitted in writing to us?
I sent you an email and I never got a reply back. I sent it to the Little Egg Harbor School District and I sent it to you.
I didn't get an email from you.
Well,
I did not get an email from you. But I
I was instructed I can't email the board, so
Hey,
I sent it.
One
I'm
person
letting you
speaks.
send, it's sending from Christopher Johnson.
I'm done answering. You speak over top of me when I try to answer.
Because you don't have the answers. She's in violation of doing this billboard and putting names on a school district that she didn't give. The board has the authority over her. She just can't say, hey, I'm going to put up a billboard with a website on it. Unless it's her own billboard and it's her own website, correct?
May I speak?
Yes,
And can I get a complete thought out without being interrupted?
I guess so.
You guess so?
Yes.
Then I won't answer.
Okay. Which I didn't think you would anyway, because you don't have the answers and you guys aren't transparent. So I'll just send my Oprah report and I'm sure I probably won't get it. I'll get another extension. So I'll look forward to that. Also, there was a contract that was sent to my husband's email by mistake for a yoga company for personal development for, I'm assuming Aaron Lichtenwaller. That could be up to $34,000. Did you guys approve that? Or was that just in the signature back and forth between the yoga company and the school board?
It was approved last month. It was not sent to the email. Your husband or whomever was using his email requested access to the document on the board agenda, and he or she was requested access, and
And
it's a
it came in
copy
a
of the
separate
contract.
email
Once
3
again, you're
weeks
talking when
later?
I'm talking. This is not working.
$34,000 for yoga, $200 per hour for a yoga instructor.
If you read the contract, it's not just yoga.
I did read the contract. It's a yoga company and the prices are minimum 200. So after 90 days, they can go up. Good luck with that.
Thank you. Anyone else wish to address the board? Seeing no one, we will close this. Move on to board forum. Ms. Zimmerman? Anything for us?
Thanks to the junior high for your update. That was great to hear. Thank you. And thank you to all of the junior high for that amazing pep rally that you guys did for the kids. I know they had a lot of fun and a lot of hair dye that had to come out. So thank you for that. And just congratulations to all of our award winners as well.
Thank you. Miss Betty?
Just congratulations to all the AP scholars and they work hard. I know that, so. well done.
Thank you. Miss Martin?
Yes, I would like to thank this board spotlight that you're placing on it. I just think it's wonderful. And not just finance, but all that's wonderful. I'm in awe of the AP students that were recognized. That is just amazing, absolutely amazing. Congratulations. And also I wanted to say thank you to Savannah Stevenson, definitely for what she did, but also when she stood at the microphone, she recognized and said she was grateful for her science education. And that means a lot, and to the students that heard her say that.
Thank you. Mr. Rossetti?
Yeah, sorry I missed you guys last month. I had my 20th year anniversary, so I was in Jamaica. But just so you guys know, I did watch the board meeting because I had excellent Wi-Fi reception outside of the country. So I'm sorry that I missed a lot. Apparently, I missed a lot. But besides that, I just want to say thank you for the updates. Congratulations to the mascot winner. Thank you, Troy, for making that happen. I was watching that every day, the polls. I was a little nervous at first. I saw Tom's River ahead of us for a little bit, but we pulled out. Let's see. Thank you for School-Based Youth Services for all your hard work that you do. Congratulations, Mr. Balone, on his retirement. Speaking of that, you were talking about improvements to the fields. Does that mean we're gonna get like the real cat dome and stuff? Like Friday night lights, football and stuff? Okay. I remember hearing something about a swimming pool. I'm still waiting for that, but the cat dome would be really, really cool. It was the Savannah Stevenson Award. That was awesome. I mean, I was there. I remember that happened, but I didn't know it went down like that. And that awesome that she was able to do that. And then just congratulations to all the College Board AP winners, award winners. That's it. Thank you.
Just
Mr. Bartlett?
excited for getting back into school. Staff and students, the reports that things are going smoothly. Kids are excited to be back to school, and that that digital hall pass, that seems like a win. So that's exciting. That's all I got.
Thank you. I just have a couple of things. I can't say enough good. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dalio. I am off my game tonight. I don't know if it's what it is. I am off my game tonight. Mr. Dalio.
I got nothing. I really can't follow up. All my peers have already stated what I would say anyway, so it's kind of redundant. I just wanted to thank, what was your name again, hon?
It's Olivia Benson.
Well, congratulations to you, and thank you for joining the board tonight.
Thank you.
And on your position too. I think you'll probably do some great things. I really have nothing. I just want to thank the board, and let's push and hope that we have really positive 2022, 2023. Let's hope for the best, and let's keep pushing the positive out. That's all I have.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right. Just real quick, youth services, I can't say enough good stuff about youth services. To piggyback on what Ms. Martin said, what they offer our students, the support is amazing, and you should avail yourself, the students and parents, whenever you can. It's a great group of people. We're lucky to have had them for 30 years. Majority of the funding does come from the state. We're fortunate to have them. A reminder on strategic planning. It's a great way to get involved. and try to be involved in the 5-year planning process, October 11th, November 15th, and I think December 13th. I can't even read my chicken
December
scratch
5th.
here. December 5th. All right. Please come out to that and get involved with that. It is your opportunity to help guide the district on where we're going to go for the next 5 years. The PR campaign has been something that the board has been working on, even prior to when Dr. McCooley was here. Every board knows how important it is to get good information out there. Bad information spreads like wildfire. Good information needs a little bit of a help. The Help to Help campaign, the positive message is what we want to do so that we can be proud of Pinelands. And tonight was just a great example with Savannah, somebody who didn't change a life, she saved a life. And you can only stop and think about one of us leaves here tonight and doesn't return to their family, what that would do to their family. So we're tickled to death that she did it, but there's a whole lot of people who are just so glad they still have their family member. And that was somebody here from Pinelands that acted. So kudos to her. What an amazing young woman. Miss Betty, Mr. Rossetti, and Mr. Dalio, your offspring made you proud tonight, for sure. And it makes me proud to know that my fellow board members managed to produce such good kids. Great job.
Can I add to that, that it's about the teachers too?
Without a doubt.
They are the reason,
Yep.
why Pinelands.
You
is
provided the
Pinelands.
clay, they molded it.
They molded it.
There you go. And the other thing is, just tonight, I guess it was the representative from the junior high school talking about the Pinelands experience. 5-6 years ago, Pinelands experience was dead. My kids, all 3 of mine, went through it. It was the Pinelands great experience for them. The fact that we're doing it again is attributable to Dr. McCooley and the board, knowing how important that was and to bring it back. We shouldn't take that for granted. That is a great accomplishment. Thank you to all in the junior high that are responsible for that. And I'm really, really happy we're able to bring that back. And I think that might be it for my little chicken scratch notes. Thank you to everyone that came out tonight. And can we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.